charge. Okay, hi guys. How's everyone doing? Let's move this over just a smidge. Alright, we're doing a chaos read. Is it chaos? Yeah, it's chaos. We're just gonna do whatever comes out. Don't. I just recorded a reading. It was stupid. I didn't like it. I felt like it was annoying. Hey, babe, what do you need? Come here. What's the matter? What's the matter with you, lady? Oh, sit, baby. This is my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. Yes. This is my baby. My baby dog. Do you want to come up? You can. We got this here. Can we get this to be on the screen so you can see? Don't fall? Got it. Cool. I don't know if this is like too much reading in one. Can you back away from me, my love? Go, 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 go. So. I love you, baby. All right. What is this energy that I'm feeling right now? I need the energy that I'm feeling currently right now. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. Just hanging out, bored. I'm just bored. It's late. I'm bored. I can't sleep. I haven't tried to sleep yet, though. So let's see. How are you doing? I'm not feeling like you would like this deck here, so I'm going to put this one away. Do you like Lemuria? Are you like, I was trying to sleep, but I have a headache. I had a headache a little bit too. I drank alcohol. Not a lot, just a little bit. I was just bored. I was feeling super sad for some reason earlier. I don't know why I've been feeling sad. I've just been feeling sad. I don't know if it's because I have Saturn so close to my ascendant, right? I don't know what it was. I was just feeling sad. It's weird because I'm having my Venus. I was just feeling fucking sad, bitch. Like, why did I feel so sad? Like, I was like looking at myself. I was just like, bitch, I don't look the way I want to look. I'm like, what's happening right now? Like, normally I'm pretty confident and happy with the way I look. I'm like, it's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling fucking bad. Hey, dude. I'm just feeling bad on myself. I was like, what's happening? People were just like treating me funny, and I was like, ugh. So I went and got a White Claw and a Red Bull, and I drank a little bit of that. It was cool. But let's just look and see what's going on. I was trying to do a reading like for the man on your mind. I didn't really have anyone on my mind, but I felt like there was somebody that was like thinking about someone. And I did the reading already, but it was like weird. I wasn't feeling the same connection to that person in regards to their energy that I feel like the person who needed the reading was feeling to that energy. So it was hard for me to be as sensitive to the person, right? Which that's not always what we need, right? Sometimes we need someone that can really get us into that that mode or that energy of love, right? Somebody that's not going to be envious or jealous of, you know, the ability to cultivate those feelings of like love, right? The beginning of love. It's so powerful when we're in those beginning stages, right? And sometimes we get like so swept away with it that we don't utilize that power of that energy that's going on within us to benefit just us ourselves. Because sometimes when we're going through those beginning stages of love, you know, sometimes it doesn't work the way we had like imagined it to. But if we're able to take that energy of like pure admiration and apply it to other areas of our lives, I feel as though sometimes it works. I don't know. It hasn't really worked for me. I can't find my ring. I don't know what happened to it. I think I fell asleep with it on my pinky. It's on my hand. I don't need that thing. It's cursed anyways. We have security. It's giving me really strong solar plexus. It could be something about like I don't know, what do you see when you look at that card? It's very yellow. It's the number 2, so that's interesting that 2 came out. And you can see this man on the elephant, and he has like a staff in his hand. And then there's like that chapel in the back there, and that's in a square or in a diamond. All of the people are in like rhombus. Is that what they're called? A rhombus? Is that what they're called? I don't remember. You can see how they're all like in that square, right? And you can see there's these 2 men over here wrestling. And then there's a woman over here, and it looks like she is making like rice or something, right? The elephant is a symbol of elders, right? The elephant is a symbol of, but then like center stage is that young child. It's not a, is it a child? Yeah, it's a child, but like, it's a child. It's a baby. It's a baby. It's a baby. So there could be something about that. The second house could talk about your core values. I feel like you were raised to be very confident in yourself, to take pride and to have confidence in the decisions that you make, especially in regards to your foundation in life, right? Or you could even just talk about your foundation in life being secure, right? You have people on your side, on all sides of you that have your best interest at heart. Okay, so now we're seeing here, and they're inside of the palace, and like that child is growing up more, but it's more red, which is interesting. So let's see what else we got. Okay, now we have expansion. Very interesting. These cards are really cool. I saw Iso Tarot use them on one of her readings, and I was like, I have to get more information about this deck. And then we have balance. So it could be something about Libra energy. I'm going to grab the guidebook right quickly for this, just because I want to see what they say about it. I'm not 100% versed in Hindu symbology and mythology and whatnot, so I just want to get this. Sorry, I got paint on the couch. I be painting. I paint a lot. I'm not a painter, but I do paint. Actually got some different paints today. I'm going to do this wall over here, different kind of color. Okay, I don't want my leg up. I have shorts on underneath the dress, but... Okay. What is that? Is it Snapchat? Whoa. Say that then. It was Snapchat. Alright, hi guys. Alright, so let's see. We have... I want to know more about... the second card here, so... so just the earth element, right? So it's like talking about being grounded. Independence, self-reliance, self-determining, confidence, understanding, preserving, responsible, and spontaneous. Take awareness to the base of your spine. Imagine inwardly communicating with the sense of your first chakra. What does this energy in this part of the body tell you that you can do to bolster your confidence and sense of security? It might be through physical sensations or through the inner channel you can't quite identify, but nonetheless feels real. Find a place where so that's inner awareness, okay? So that's what it's saying there. Think of every reason you have to be optimistic and confident to increase your sense of being secure and willing to forge ahead. Despite whatever fears may trouble you, imagine that your consciousness shines like a little bright star that reflects your positive qualities. Thoughts are like seeds that grow deep roots and to sustain the future ideas of how you see yourself in the world. The more you focus on trusting and expanding your inner light, the more clarity and energy you'll have when dealing with life's challenges. Life's challenges. When possible, repeat the affirmation, I feel secure within myself. If if this saying fits your present reality, great. If not, ask yourself what you can do to move closer to feeling that way. Very interesting, because I was literally just talking about, I felt like when I was reading that, I felt like I was like in, like I was like really focusing on like the punctuation. I felt like it was a, like I was just learning how to read again for some reason. I was weird. Whoa. You know, like when like you, in school or something, when you would get called on to like read and you'd be like, oh no, that's how I felt right there. That was so weird. Whoa, that was like, that took me back. That was strange. Okay, so there could be something about like performance. Um, just know that you're good enough, right? Maybe you're feeling like new at something, or you're feeling like there's like this sense of like brand newness, right? It's like even though if you might not be new at something, it's like you almost forgot completely how to do something. I'm gonna light this candle. It smells really good. I got it from Michael's. It is, what is the flavor? Apple cinnamon crisp. I don't have a lot of fire. Ow! In my natal chart. Ow! Motherfucker. I don't have a lot of fire in my natal chart. Ow! I'm a watery person. Ow! I'm a watery person. I'm more watery. Oh my god, I went out. Why is this happening? Can we get 3, please? Please. Please, I'm begging you. Ow! Oh my god, a second life. Don't burn yourself. Okay, got it. Ah, scary. Embarrassing. Right, I don't have a lot of fire in my chart, so I definitely try to work with the fire energy. I find myself very attracted to very fiery people. I think the most fiery chart I've ever seen before was Ra Uruhu, the maker of human design. He had like, I think, oh my god, dude, I don't remember. He had so much fire in his chart. It was crazy. The only thing I have in fire is Pluto and my North Node. So there can be a sense of sometimes maybe not feeling like super radiant, right? Like you might be a little bit more watery, like a little bit more exotic, or like just like, how do you explain it? Like this right eye, this eye right here, right? My Jesus eye, this eye looks like crazy. Doesn't it? Whoa. That eye really trips me out. This eye right here, like it's weird. There's something about your radiance though, right? There's almost like something about being a little bit, it's like a sense of being like in between. It's like you're not necessarily old enough to be with these people, but you're not necessarily like you. I don't know how to explain that. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're like a little bit too young for something, or you're a little bit too old for something. I don't know. It's like a weird in between. It's like no, I don't know how to explain that. It's like no matter how. I guess like a lot of times the people on here that watch this kind of stuff is like older. I'm not that old, so I don't know. I mean, I'm 25, so I guess I am getting old. I'm just really like conscious and aware of myself. We're trying to trust my abilities. That's, we do have expansion. 29, expansion. Very interesting, because I'm noticing here like these two colors here are like complementary colors, or like, wait, complementary, they're like opposing on the color wheel. So if you were to put red and green together, they would like balance or cancel each other out. And then we also have the same here with the yellow and the purple. So there could be like some sort of opposing energy a little bit. There could also be like a sense of, right, this balance card is actually really coming in a lot when I'm thinking about that. It's just completely different like system. But if you look at like the tree of life, we think the path that connects the heart center to the moon center, or the purple one, is the path of temperance. So there could be something about Sagittarius energy, right? There could be something about expanding, or just like having a limitlessness, or like the sky is the limit, right? Being able to have more control over yourself, where it's like now you're riding the lion. The elders have passed the chariot down to you. Okay. I wonder what that thing is right there. I wonder what he's talking about. See that thing right there? What is that? What is that? It almost looks like one of the, like, it looks like a shaker. Hi, passage. That passage made me think, and I wonder what is holding me back. Let's ask. Ooh, I'm gonna grab something. Okay. Oh, please don't sit down somewhere. Stay right there. I want to grab something out of here. This chest right here, so just give me 2 seconds. I got this cool like vinyl stuff to put over the top of this chest that's like reflective. I just have to get the scissors to do it. This is like Pandora's box. Okay, let's see. I just want to see this here. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I remember the last time I was on here, it was like kind of spotty. If you can't, I can put my headphones on and it will make it better. Just like, I don't think the headphones are on now, but I can put them on and that should be good. Okay. Sound is good. Great. All right. So is there anything that could potentially be holding anyone back? Is there any blockages? What could be holding? What do we need to initiate through? What do we need to push through that could potentially be stopping us or limiting us from being our truest selves? I think this deck is going to answer it. It could not, though. Yeah, we have the divine blueprint. I think this is really coming down to like needing to know who you are. Breathing, right? Maybe you need to breathe. Source self-embodiment, inspiration, and you are ready, right? Something about your, something about like, it's making me think of like the lady that delivered me my blueprint, which she was just on YouTube, but she like talked about the blueprint souls and the people that are here to literally like deliver you your blueprint, right? There's also blueprinters that are like the people that like create the, this is different dimensional stuff. I believe her channel was called Cosmic Empress. She's a very high vibrational lady. I like her a lot. She actually looks exactly like my grandmother. We have this, and you can see like, look at her chakras and just like that pure light of like being connected below, but also being connected above, right? There's something that's coming through. You can see she's in between the vesica piscis there. It almost even looks like disco balls, or it's like the grid, right? The grid, or like the matrix, your Merkaba. Let's read what this says now. You can see it's got this circle as the chapter that it's in. We'll read all about it. This deck is a really cool deck. It's by Leanne Carpenter and Michael Kroon. I got it a while ago. Like when I saw it, there's a lot of dolphins on it. I really love dolphins. But when I saw it, it like made me cry. I don't know why. I was like looking at the dolphins. Dolphins are really amazing creatures. If you ever get a chance to like see the dolphins or swim with the dolphins, go do it. So, this is beyond the Akashic records. This is the Creator's plan and the source self-inspired. You are ready, inspiration, and source self-embodiment. Okay, so there can be some stuff in here that's woo-woo, but try to listen past the woo-woo and like actually just be able to apply it, because there is solid, right? This is a big book. Like they spent a lot of time on these cards, and they made it a little woo-woo because they were definitely kind of in like, you know, they were in their spirit realm. So there's some things that are a little bit not so grounded, but if you can take the message and ground the message past the woo-woo, there's lessons in here. So, have you been waiting for your life to take off, or a divine opportunity? By accessing your divine blueprint, you can speed up that unfoldment of your life purpose so that you no longer have to wait. Perhaps you have waited for the right partner, waited for your karma to work out, waited because you weren't ready to jump. This card is a message that you are ready to jump head over heels, to dive into the fullness of life. What kept you waiting? Was it the man-made mind stuff? I was just talking about their woo-woo, and now they're talking about the man. See? Oh, that's so silly. What kept you waiting? Was it the man-made mind stuff? You had to go through that to grow up. Now you are wiser and you're ready to go. Has your mind been shadowing your divine blueprint, making it hard to see and to read? If you believe the mind, you will not see the divine blueprint. If you will see the beliefs, the judgment, the drama. You will also see blame, shame, and guilt. You need to remove that to see the divine blueprint. Removing what you no longer need is very simple. You see that you are ready to jump. All of the mind stuff is only there as long as you're waiting. As long as you're wait. As long as you're waiting, as long as you think you're not ready for your divinity. You are entertaining yourself. You were entertaining yourself with some toys in the waiting room, but now you're ready for your appointment with God. Maybe you say, I can't believe it's so simple. Then we would say, why would God make it difficult to be you? Living with an open heart, that is the divine blueprint of simplicity, of naturalness. If your heart is always open, then you are always in the flow of love. You are naturally you. The next time the mind tries to come in front of the divine blueprint, to obstruct it, ask it, what do you want from me? It probably wants your attention. But what if you don't give your attention to the mind? Then the mind gets in trouble because it can't live on in the same way. If you don't give the mind attention, it will have to start vibrating at the same frequency as the heart. At first, the mind won't like this higher frequency, but then it will start purifying and transforming until it is completely and divinely yours. Then it becomes a magnificent tool, part of your divine blueprint. That wasn't woo-woo at all. That wasn't woo-woo at all. That made a lot of sense, right? Kind of reminded me of like Beetlejuice, right? You guys remember that movie? Beetlejuice, and like the affirmation is, I am ready to live and alive. I'm ready to live and alive with my divine purpose. These people are from like, where are they from? The Netherlands, I believe. I believe that's where they're from. Yeah. The other lady is from, they're all over the place. I think England, I'm not sure. Some of the book is like in like a weird tone that doesn't necessarily always make a lot of sense to me, but it's a great book. There's been times where I've read it and like it literally just starts making me cry. Where are you from? Teach me English. I'm from Washington in Seattle. I know muy poquito español. Muy poquito. Mi casa es su casa. Like a shower of sparks moved. Gee. Yeah, I really actually like this. Sometimes it's like a little bit weird. Let's see if we can get another one. Does anybody have a question they want to ask? Let's just see. So at this meeting with God, right, I'm invoking Yehovah before me. With Michael, we have Raphael on my right hand. With Adonai, we have Eye behind me with Uriel, and on my left hand we have Gabriel with Agela. Those are the divine names. Washington is my house. Oh, cool. We have blessing beyond the soul path. Honor all life, exchange of joy without karma or sacrifice. So what is God trying to teach us? What is this God energy, this benevolent energy, right? God, you'll know that God will always, when we're talking about God, right, when you think of God, is no different than what we would call Satan or the devil, right? They're the same being. You'll realize that when you're looking at God, that if you start to look close enough, they'll turn into the devil. I heard that from someone. One of the people that's taught me a lot of what I know about spirituality, I would say a majority of it, especially like the higher level stuff that I've been learning in the past like year, that's what he would say. And I agree with that statement completely, because you have to understand like the duality that God kind of has to have. Right, and I understand that they would like to think that there's this higher level of God that's all encompassing and all love. But you have to think there's also this side of God that is all strict and all restrictive and all, you know, scary, right? There's the great adversary, and there is the benevolent God that, you know, will bless you with things, will put things on your path to make it easier for you. But there's also that side of God that has to, right? And we're all God, right? So I don't really know what even is, I don't know. Don't make me think about it too much, because it's not meant for our brains to fully be able to comprehend it. It takes a lot of work, right? You have to go through so many different initiations. Ay, Dios mío. We have earth and air. And we have arise. And the 6th card is the last cloak. So this here is going to talk about like shedding your old masks, right? It's like taking off the masks, getting down to the true core of your essence, right? What is your pure essence? And I feel like one way that you can really work with the energy of your pure essence is to look at a picture of yourself when you were young, before you went through a lot of trauma, before you had your heart broken, before you got embarrassed at school, before you know, all these little things that happened that kind of caused you to change, right? Just to look at that kid, right? We all have that one picture that we just like a lot, and just like get that energy from yourself and allow that to like reintegrate, right? Just like look at it, meditate with it. Accept it back into, right? Because that's your pure essence. That's the core of who you are when you were still with your family, right? Your parents were still married. You know, you hadn't lost your best friend. You hadn't, you know, just like all these things, you hadn't gotten rejected for when you asked the girl out at school or something like that. Like just before all the shit that kind of like hardened us, right? When you were still just like a soft, sweet little kid with like shiny eyes and without a care in the world, right? So go look at those pictures, because I feel like they could really tell you something about yourself in regards to releasing identities that are potentially holding you back, right? Because that's a lot of what this Aeon and what this air, like what the age of Aquarius is about, is getting back to that sense of being children again and being, you know, free, right? That sort of creative freeness, right? Before we knew about all the rules and the laws of the universe, and we were just like pure at heart, and like we wouldn't and we couldn't have ever really hurt anyone, right? So there's something about that, and like reclaiming your purity. And I feel like there's pictures of you, or maybe it was when you were in a relationship that you were in and it was really good, right? Go back to those pictures and like really pick up your own energy signature, those things that were left in the past. Pick those up, those fragments, and reintegrate them into your current body, into your current blueprint, so that you can use them as building blocks, right? Go find a picture of when you were really happy, right? That perfect, you know, your first day of school, your school pictures, right? When things were good, when things were different. I feel like there will be fragments that you'll be able to pick up, things that you'll be able to unshell, like in regards to getting back to who you truly are, right? Your magnificence realized is what the card says. But releasing old identities, right? So there could be things to release, but there could also be things to reintegrate into the magnificence that you are now. Only if you're ready to, right? Because sometimes going back and looking at things in the past is not the right thing to do, but sometimes it is really good to do if you're feeling like you're having a difficult time connecting to yourself or something like that. So let's take a look and see. I don't know which, we're going to read this earth and air card. Right here it says earth and air, stabilization, physical integration, and mental clearing. So I don't know if you guys have been following the readings I did. I know Actunify was there, I know Buddha was there, but we had the, I did the readings a little bit different. I did the uploading for the earth, for the fire in the water signs, and then I did an all signs reading with just the earth and the air. But I also put Aries in there, so there could be something about that, right? And we did like some shadow work. We did like the Goetic Spirits shadow, and we were working with that, and we did right, we connected to the infernal divine, and we were really getting those, like bringing those things up, right? Those demons within myself. It wasn't for you, it was really for me. And if you guys wanted to watch, you could, but it was really about getting myself back up and going and firing and like, reawakening those, you know, parts of myself that were dying, that were dead, that were stagnant. And today's been a little bit difficult, but I feel like it's going to get better. It was a lot to do. You know, I couldn't have done it with all 12 signs. I think I would have, it would have been too painful at that point. I was already having some struggles today when I was at work, just like with my confidence, like I was saying, but it's getting better. Let's see, we're at 107. With this, and then I think I have to take my dog outside to go to the bathroom. She seems like she needs to go potty. I like this card a lot, and it talks about opening the heart. And in the Divine Blueprint card, it was talking about having your heart remain open, and understanding that the mind isn't going, it might get frustrated at first, right? It's like when you, like if people do have like negative attachments, negative parts of their consciousness that are like stuck on off or stuck on stupid, right? A lot of times when we pull in this higher vibrational energy, people can get mad or they can get really, I'm guilty at that as well, but like, so getting into the heart space, not using your conscious mind because that could be what's getting in your way. But so we have this card here, which is opening the heart. And it says right to love, be loved, and it's talking about healing the heart, right? It's so weird. It can be just the littlest thing. That's like like when I work with the angel deck, I feel like there's definitely some like it can get agitating at times. It can get agitating. Well, I feel like the angels will just kind of like, no, maybe not. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's the other way around. Because you have to think like the shadow is always going to move out of the way for the light. While the dark, like you could have something that's dark and the light will illuminate it, right? So I like to think of myself more so as a dark bender, not so much of a light worker, because I myself have integrated and I am enlightened within myself that I don't need to bend the light because that's not very effective. It's not so effective as it would be to be somebody that bends the darkness, right? That shapes the darkness, that molds the darkness into things that are high vibrational, that's able to move through the darkness, through the trenches, and be able to uncover and recover and help bring aspects of not only myself but other people back to the healing space of light. And then potentially they'll be able to go back into the darkness, right? It's like there's a Benjamin Todd song and he's talking about, he says, there's people that have been willing to go into the darkness and live there and report back to humanity or something like that. I love Ben Todd. He's my fave. He's my fave. Let's read this though. So we have right to love and be loved, heart healing, healing grief issues, opening the heart chakra. We have related cards, could be the cosmic heart source or inner child attunement. And we don't have either of those, but dear one, this is an invitation to open your heart. As I open to the love that I am, the love in everything shines back at me. So this card might get a little woo-woo, so just take the message for what it is, right? You have to decode it, you have to look past it, right? Think about this person was in Pisces land. This person was in the depths, right? This person was in the deep ocean, right? And getting these messages, so you have to bear with them if it's not fully making sense to you. I do believe that this energy should be grounded, but they had a difficult time doing that. When you go into the deep, these are Neptune messages, right? This is a Neptune deck. This is messages from Neptune. That's what this is. So if you have Neptune strongly in your chart, this is what this is. Neptune is not clear. This is somebody that went through a crazy Neptune transit. I can guarantee you. One of them definitely has a strong placement in Pisces. Look at them. One of them absolutely, look at them. They absolutely have a strong placement in Pisces. I bet they both do. And I bet you that when they made this deck, they were going through a crazy Neptune transit. I had Neptune cross my ascendant. Bitch, I will never see the world again the same way ever. Ever. On top of my Jupiter. So I have Jupiter ascendant, Neptune crossed over that, bounced back and forth a few different times. Buddha knows, I was living with him. It was absolutely insane. Was it crazy? He'll say something in a second. So, so it says the heart of Lemuria embraces all hearts, including ones that are hurting from the past and ones that are closed due to mental. Yeah, I don't have a lot of fire. And ones that are closed due to mental focus. This embrace invites a natural opening, while Lemurian wisdom shows the heart has both human and a cosmic aspect. So if we're thinking about Lemuria is literally, it's an epoch, right? It's an epoch, I believe. What notebook do I have that in? Actually, I have something wrote about the epochs. I believe the epochs are, there's the Lemuria. I think it's in this one that's in here. I think it is. Hopefully, fingers crossed it is. But let's look. I do know you have Venus, Buddha, you have Venus, and you have Lilith conjunct in your first house. And you have Algol rising, which is the demon star. So Algol's not bad. It's just like the Gorgon's head. So that's probably why your eyes are crazy, right? Because you have to think like Medusa, when she would stare at things, it would. Anyways. Maybe you have Algol's son, actually. I found it. I gotta move this back a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna go. I just want to explain to you guys what these epochs are so that you can understand what Lemuria is and when it happened, because it was like, I have the information in here. I think it's in this one, hopefully. Oh, right here. Okay, so let's see. So we have, let me move this candle back over here because I don't want to. Oh, one of the, we only have one flame left. It's okay. So we have critical subrace events of Lemurian ancient. Okay, so let's go back one page. No, it's just this one page here. Okay, so we have, so this is like the critical subrace events of Lemuria right here. I'm going to read to you what it says. So we have subrace 3.3, 21.6 million years ago. And then we have the event was the start of individualization, something like that. The Great Approach by the Lords of the Flame. Okay, so this is just the 3.4. We have 18.6 million years ago, the seed of hierarchy and the founding of Shambhala. So I don't know if you guys know what Shambhala is. That's like where the ascended masters are at. We have 3.5, 18.6 million years ago, the coming of hierarchy and the founding of Shambhala. I just wrote that. Oh, this is the seed, but this is the founding of Shambhala. And then we had sexual separation and anchoring of mental impulse. And then we have 4.1, physical plane, headquarters for the mysteries. Atlantis is born, and that was 17 million years ago. Okay, so whatever, that wasn't what I was looking for at all, sorry. We have the first root race was Polarian, and that was 150 to 70 million years ago. And this is just something I got on this weird documentary that I found in the deep space of the internet. It was like on, I don't even think it's available anymore. It was crazy though. Okay, so we have the second root race would have been Hyperborean, and that was 79 to 27 million years ago, and it's the first through the seventh subrace. The third subrace is Lemurian, and that was 38 to 4 million years ago, I think that's what they mean. We have the first through the seventh subrace, the fourth subrace. What was I talking about here? Dude, I was going through some stuff. Okay, so like you can see here, like these are the notes that I took on it. I don't know if you can read it. So it's talking about the first root race here is Polarian. And then we have the second root race was Hyperborean. The third root race was Lemurian. And I believe that this is like talking about the, I could be wrong. I've heard a couple different things about it. The fourth root race was Atlantean, and that would have been 18.5 million years ago, or M. I don't know what M stands for. I should have wrote it out. But it would have been to 9,564 BC would have been the fourth root race. And then they have like these, then they have like the start or the seeds of civilization. So we have the first one would have been Giborium. The second would have been Tiavati. The third would have been Toltecs, whatever that means. We have Turnians. The fifth seed was Seed RR, which is when the seed of the fifth root race began, and that would have been Aryans, the Aryan civilization. And then there's, I don't know how to say that word, right there, that one. And then it would have gone to Mongolian. But the seed started up here in the fifth, so then we go to the fifth root race. And what does that say? We have the Hindu or the Persian, right? These are the seeds, or like the different levels of the evolution. And then we have the Egyptian and the Mayan cultures right here. Then we have the Arab and the Semite. And then we have the fourth would be the Celtic or the Latin, and then we have the Teutonic, and then the seed of the sixth. So we're at the sixth part, and then we have just subrace. So I don't really know if they have anything for this, but and then we go to the sixth subrace, which would have been 2,500 CE to 10 million, and the first would have been Brazil, and then the second through the seventh, I don't know, something about that. So I think I got this off of shoot, I should have wrote it down. I got it from. I was studying esoteric astrology. I don't have my laptop, so I don't have access to it anymore. But if you look up esoteric astrology, you should be able to find a pretty good documentary. And I think I was going through and like looking up some of the people that were talking about that. Anyways, I think that was what I had on that. I have some questions wrote right here. We're going to do that, but I want to finish reading this card that we were just looking at, which was right here, and right here, and right here. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Let's see. We have... Has your heart been put to the test? See, I just did exactly what I wasn't supposed to do, and that was turning the brain on and not the heart. So there's like that natural like response of wanting to get into the mind with things, right? It tricked me, or like my heart wasn't opening. So like just allow your heart to open and feel what it is you need to feel, right? Just feel it, like just do it. Just feel it out. Feel it, feel the burn, right? Has your heart been put to the test? If you feel betrayed in matters of the heart, then know that you are not alone, for many face this issue in their lives. Replenish yourself with the divine light to find the courage to open again. You can access the cosmic heart source through the support of your loving angels and guides, including Lemurians and Pleiadians. Your loving angels and guides, including the Lemurians and Pleiadians, sometimes you need to attune deeply to this resource, and this is especially confirmed if you also have drawn the Cosmic Heart Source card. Do you feel that life has treated you unfairly? Know that you have been properly prepared for the initiations of your path here. Your heart has been nurtured with much light in Lemuria and on Pleiades. to become a very courageous heart indeed. In this lifetime, it is put to the test. There has never been a period like this on earth. What is happening? No, it's doing great. Okay. Is the cosmic heart, he keeps talking about this cosmic heart source card. I'm going to go, where's the cosmic heart source? What's the first card in the deck? I feel like I'm going to go to that one because I don't know that that was giving me the answers I needed. Please listen to my soft whispers. The cosmic heart source tells you. You've been searching for my nurturing. You've been seeking it in the outside world, looking for yourself through your creativity. What you have created is so beautiful, my Lemurian star child. Please don't lose touch with me, the source of your creations. There have been times when something dramatic has happened to stop your momentum. So would you turn your head and look towards me? There have been occasions where you felt deeply emotional, where your creativity couldn't help to relive your fear. Those occasions were created by your higher self to get your attention to turn towards your cosmic heart source. Let go of your fears, your insecurities, your anger. You might find a deep sadness beneath it all, a lack of love that your inner child has once experienced. Be nurtured now, my child, nurtured by the source that is your cosmic heart. That has an endless supply of love. This love will balance and center you, and most of all, it will connect you to the source of love and self-love. My callings are subtle at times because they are of a gentle vibration that does not interfere with your creations. This frequency may go unnoticed as long as you are on the surface of a sea of emotions. Allow yourself to dive deeper, to meet the dolphins, to let them take you beneath the surface to the oceanic source of light. In this depth of the waters, all fears melt away in the highest vibration of love. Your mind might tell you that it is difficult to jump into the oceanic source of love because sometimes your mind wants to hide this blessing from you. It is the voice of fear that tells you that you are not worthy, that you are not good enough to be in your natural state, attuned to your cosmic heart source. Dear one, if this is the case, then this card is your invitation to jump in wholeheartedly, despite the false callings of the mind. Dear one, by jumping into the oceanic heart source of the heart, you will finally receive that which you have been trying to create. If you had been seeking outside of yourself in your creations, you were looking at yourself from the outside in, from a perspective that cannot give you true satisfaction. Now you can look with fresh eyes, with the eyes of a child, to start creating from the inside out. Lemurian star child, please attune to this gift of the cosmic heart source, for this is the spark that creates the new earth. That which the analytical mind has been futilely trying to create is now given to you as a divine blessing. Wait, that which the analytical mind has been futilely trying to create is now given to you as a divine blessing. Now you are creating from a place of sureness, without any insecurity, without the need for approval from anyone. Also, let yourself be a vessel for the divine through which new portals to the cosmic heart source are created. Lemurian star child, this is your true home, the base of your source of your divine creations. Your heart shines with this cosmic light when you come back like this and you honor the source of your creations. This card right here, I would say that that is so significant, and it's so correspondent to what the essence of the fourth house is talking about, right? This is really a card of just like allowing your heart to be open to receive love from your inside of yourself, right? Despite whatever sort of harsh aspects you have in regards to your fourth house in astrology, right? Which was the Cancer ruled house. It's your IC, right? It's where the real estate, when it talks about the mother, it talks about, right? That's the fourth house. That card right there is the best explanation I could ever give for the fourth house of your natal birth chart. And that's the roots, right? That's your roots. That's what grounds you into the earth. That's like that's like your, it's almost like your internal essence is what it is. It's like a link. It's like an energetic link, the way that your knee, oh, hello, how are you? This felt like an activation. Of course, yeah. This deck is crazy. They have like, it's called the Lemurian Star Travel Oracle. If you look on my thing, you can see the picture of me when I was a kid, swimming with the dolphins. That's why I got the deck, because I actually have swum with the dolphins, and I look like a badass in that picture. I was like, it's 2:22 a.m. right now. Let's look at the picture real quick. Search. Let's go here. Dolphins. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, look at that. Oh, I had my hand on top of the dolphin, like, no big deal, dude. What? Oh, it's so fun. Fun times. All right. I just saw it because I remember I was listening to Universal Mastery when I was looking at that picture. How is he doing? Is he okay? Sorry, I'm asking this like on live stream. I actually want to know, is he doing okay? I know he just did his ritual. That guy right there, he's a really, I gave him the name of the sale. He does a lot of really crazy work. I would go check out his channel if you haven't. If you're into like deep shadow work, he's definitely more of like a, not so like a floofy kind of person. He's definitely more so really into like the nervous system and shadow work, but he does some like this crazy ritual. I did it a couple times. It's like the vampire ritual, but he will straight up like help you integrate a lot of your shadow, and he does it for a large group of people every day, every month on the 29th, and I think it was the 29th, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't do it anymore. I just did it 3 times, but I can always feel him like come on the map when he does it. I hope he's doing okay. He holds space for a lot of people. And I know that because he held space for me, and that was very kind of him. Anyways, I don't know why I just thought of that. It's because I saw when I screenshotted the picture from Facebook, and there was like the little sidebar window thing where, and I saw his face, so I was like, oh shit. I was like, did I show that on the screen? Hopefully not. Snapshotted it. Probably should delete it, right? Oh, sorry. Alright, so let's clear the energy. Do I have some sage? I'm going to clear the energy. I don't want to like pop into that because that's not my place to tap into. One moment. Let's do some. Can I clear the energy out? Alright. Where's this thing? There's like a fire alarm in here, so I don't want it to like set it off. There's been times where I've been like burning a sigil, like if I don't do it very often, but when like, yeah, and I set the fire alarm off in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. Oh my god, it was so bad. I was so embarrassed. And it smelled all smoky. I was like, no! Oh, fun. Okay, so let's see. I have some questions here, and this was I made these notes on 2/25/24, and it was when it was about moon opposite Neptune, which I have in my chart. And I wrote, the first question was, where do you currently stand? So after all of that, bringing that up and like opening of the heart space, where are we currently standing? What transformed, right? We have this fire of transformation that came out during the Pisces reading today, right? Which is like the sleeping phoenix, or like the, right? The rising from the ashes, right? Okay, so let's see, where are we currently standing right now? Where are we currently standing, right? Tapping into that 12th house, right? People want to say that the 12th house is all bad, and it's not. It's not good. I disagree with that completely. I believe the chart starts in the 12th house. I believe that if I didn't have my feet, I wouldn't be grounded on the ground. I believe that the 12th house is probably one of the most practical places, or the most practical houses that there is in astrology. Personally, myself, just if you think about it, what is the 12th house? The 12th house is the bottom of your feet. So I don't know. My feet aren't thinking about woo-woo cosmic. What are you talking about? We do have this King of Cups coming out in reverse. All right. King of Cups in reverse. He's sitting at the bottom of the ocean. It was in reverse. So somebody could be coming up to the surface, right? Somebody that would normally be like under the ground, right? His chair's looking kind of comfy. He's sitting there, kind of looking like Buddhacron a little bit. Why am I hanging out? It's the Ten of Cups. Now, there could be something about like things being too emotional, like too, it's not bad emotion, but sometimes like even even if you're in like it's really good, right? Sometimes it can be too much good emotion to the point where it's like, bitch, I can't handle this. I have to get out of here. This is my favorite card. Oh shit, what's up with all these we got some water. Welcome to the water. We had some water going on up in this motherfucker. Okay, somebody turned in from a king. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, we went full blown water in this bitch. Okay, so I'm really good at water. I can do the water. It makes sense to me. I'm a watery lady. We have good cards coming out, actually. We have the death cards. So that could definitely talk about transformation activations that occurred within the emotions. When we're able to get the masculine energy to go through a water transformation, can we just say, shout out to you. Thank you. Here's some fire. We have one flame going still. The other two went out. So we have one flame still going strong. That's all we really need. We don't need too much. Just enough to keep the water warm. Just enough fire to keep the water from like, you know, if you have fire and water, you can what's the word I'm looking for? You can like boil the water, any water, and it will like make it cleaner, right? You can burn the toxins out of it. You can burn the bacteria out of it. So like if there was any sort of toxicity in the emotions, heat, fire will burn and purify the water. You also have the moon, which is very moony, very watery energy. You can see she's very looking, right? Kind of a crazy deck. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of water, clean water to like the seeds that we've planted. Right, there is still something here about looking into the past in regards to love. We also have this Empress here, the past, the seeds that were planted. I don't know, I'm getting this. Somebody could like be a single mother. There's could be something about like being a single mother or something about that, right? And I feel like that's why in this new aeon, this new period of time, the son will no longer be, right? The child will no longer be the one making the sacrifice. The man needs to start making the sacrifice, right? Jesus isn't going to hang on the cross. God is going to hang on the cross. Sorry, that got a little dark right there, dude. Damn, I don't like that. Take control of your responsibilities. Oh my God, stop. I feel like I should go now, guys. Right now, I feel like bubbles of emotion and then moving around the surface of my own bubble. Is that what I mistook for my own anxiety? Just let it be. Just let it flow, right? It was watery energy. The heart space, just like let it go. Like if you're feeling like there's some stagnant energy, breaking a sweat, right? Getting sweaty, exercising. Just because that will make all of those water that's trapped in your body that we just brought up to the surface, it'll make it like come out of you as opposed to the anxiety, right? Sometimes like when you're exercising and like if you exercise enough to like get that second or third wind, like your mind state will be completely in a different place, and it will literally get that by you exerting power, it will activate that fifth house, which is you give like expressing the love, right? That's pushing the love out. So that will keep the love from, while it's to the surface now we want to do something with it. If you don't have someone or something to invest it in, invest it into yourself through exercise. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to go do right now. This has been a good reading. All right. Let's get some of this weird deck. Okay, I made this deck. Oh, I got these decks too. This is like, it's kind of dumb. I just got it the other day from Amazon. Alright, let me get some affirmations. Some affirmations. We have fear is an asshole. You can be absolutely, fear is an asshole. You can absolutely fucking do this. It's like inappropriate. It's like annoying, right? You can see this person, right? They're walking away from the wheel, right? They're getting off the wheel. It's like, you know, every single message that we do on here doesn't need to be for a zodiac sign, right? You can invoke the zodiac sign beforehand, and you don't necessarily need to let people know, right? You can mention that that's like kind of where you're drawing the energy from, but it doesn't need to really be mentioned, because I feel like there's something we can all learn from every single zodiac sign. You know? And it says, make space for the badass in you to honor the badass in others. You got the little heart. Today is your day to prove that all those doubting assholes are wrong. You could be going on a ticket, on a flight somewhere. You're flying somewhere. I believe there was just, I just got like a news thing. It was talking about like there was like a bunch of layovers, or a bunch of like flights were delayed somewhere in America. I'm not sure. I got that. Oh, we have this creation card. This came out for the Pisces reading. We will get an angel, we will get some angels, so if you guys want to participate in the banishing or the lesser invoking ritual of the pentagram, I will do that just to ground the energy. I'll do it probably off camera, but I'll explain to you how you can do it if you want to do it yourself, just because it's easier for me too. It takes some time. Take time to do the things that light you the fuck up. Okay? Have the courage to say, fuck this shit, and move on. Yeah, amen. No one can steal your thunder when you are the fucking storm. These are just ridiculous, dude. They're obnoxious and ridiculous. I don't know if I like them, but I don't know. My favorite one right here, I will show it to you. I have to show this one every time just because I think it's so hilarious. I showed it in the last reading, but I'll show it again. Just because, oh, it got wet. Oh, right here, okay. It says, hold your head high and your middle finger higher. And he's flipping him the bird, like, that's what that's the thumbnail. I was like, anyways, I was low-key on I was on the sneak trying to flip y'all the bird, is what was going on. I thought that when, that thing happened with Donald Trump, I thought, it was like, did he flip him the bird? Not funny at all, it's not a joke at all, but like, if he did, it would have been iconic, dude. That would have been iconic, dude. Damn. Like, if that was his first, like, if that's just, like, what he did, right? Like, just fucking flipping off the air, dude. Like, what the fuck? Why would they do that? That was crazy. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he's okay, but fucking what if he did that, dude? Oh, shit. Fucking weird people. Get your lives together. So let's get something from this crazy deck. Anyways, let's clear the energy again, because I'm not trying to bring him into this situation or into this area at all. I just thought that that was the most iconic possible thing ever, right? He's got enough going on right now that he doesn't need my stupid ass to say anything about, because I'm not qualified to say anything or to even comment on that, because I'm just not, so. Okay, that was the chaos. Sorry, there was no shape to that. That was not sacred geometry. That was pure chaos. Anyway, so sorry. Alright. So let's see. We're just going to get a couple of these. Actually, I don't want anything in this deck. We're going to get something from this one, because I just went through this in the other one. Thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate y'all. Alright. Anything gematria-based, anything relationship-based, weird messages that would resonate with this collective that they would like to know from the chaos deck. Did I just put that? Oh, we have, oh, whoa. Okay, so over here we have Aries over Libra, and here we have Libra over Aries. Like, literally, we have Aries over Libra, so like self over other. And here we have other over self. So it could be something about like a selfless, like doing something selflessly or doing something not in regards to the way that you would see it, but putting yourself on the bottom and exalting the person or putting someone else on top. Okay, we have suicidal tendencies, which is a band. Not saying that's a good thing. Do like that band though? Good band. We are taking chances. We are taking a chance on happiness or on love. We have of lineage of Jesus, so you could be like related to a royal bloodline. I'm not reading that one. That's, why is that even in here? Put that in the fucking box, dude. There's some of those cards there. I don't know why I wrote them. I wasn't even thinking. I was just on a, I was doing it. I was just writing. We have 6th dynasty, so there could be something in regards to the 6th dynasty of like the Egyptian, right? The king's chamber, right? Wanting to go and look at all of the lineage and of the sarcophaguses that are there, because there could potentially be finding your first mummy, right? It's important to be able to look back at the people that we have uncovered, not necessarily look at the people, but to understand who was alive during that time and if they were mummified, because those are the people that are going to be the soul people, right? The people that, the real souls, right? There's so many NPCs nowadays, soulless beings. I'd like to be able to help. You are my life and my soul. We have passionate love or passionate sex. We have who created geomatrix and why. We have Adam loves Eve. We have cache of the future. I don't know what that means. Sounds cool. Speaking in metaphors. And has hope they will find love in their life. Oh, and then on the back here I wrote house, and I was just writing this out, and it was so we call it the first house, right? And we can see this H, sorry, it's really sloppy. This H looks like a ladder, right? And this O could almost be seen as like a portal, right? For this last little portion of the word to go through the portal. And we have U-S-E, which is use. So it's like use ladder. Right? Jacob's ladder, right? Get higher, right? Use the ladder. That's why I believe they use the word house as opposed to sign, right? Right? You just have to fill that U, right? The U in use could be literally like fill that up with your intention, right? What are you filling that U, that cup? You're taking that cup and you're putting it on the ladder, and you're getting that energy up the ladder to go higher, or you're taking it down the ladder. I don't know. That's just what I got. My options are open. Sorry, I must leave now. I call out bullshit. I'm putting myself out there. These are getting karmic. I have to go. Your shine is being restored. Let's see. You know what? King on Zion. So whenever you see something, I was talking about this too, whenever you see a word that has ion, if you look at what the definition of ion is, it talks, I have to look it up again, but it talks about like the, like a function with the atom or with the, hold on, let's look it up so I don't say it incorrectly. The ion, okay, get back up. Define that, no. Ion definition. Okay, so an ion is an atom or molecule with a net electric charge due to the loss or gain of one or more electrons. So when you see a word that has an ion on the end, this isn't the best example, but you have to understand that like that's doing, right? That's like that's a code. No, it's ion, I-O-N. So like definition. So define, the T would be an addition, and then ion. So you're defining something concrete, right? Definition. We have Zion here. Right? Project ion, projection. To project something to the atoms, or in, we have God in a body here. There is no power above me that is not in me. If you are a woman and you identify with the Eve archetype, you could definitely adopt this as a saying, right? So just in regards to like when you are developing your own reality, or when you're trying to get yourself to your body to react to something, it's a good like end of a word. So we have, there is no power above me that is not in me, right? So Eve, that would be something that Eve would say, because Lilith wanted to be on top. Lilith couldn't fathom anyone being on top of, or not being on top of her. But Eve has the ability to say that there's no power that's above me that's not in me, which would be like her putting Adam at the top of her. You're absolutely stunning to this person. You embody, they embody their idea of physical perfection. We have violet colored, and then we have Tefnut. Tefnut is the god of water that created all the other Egyptian gods. I'm done reading from this deck because it's just getting chaotic. We have an old man reading a book. I actually really love this one. So, we have this Page of Cups. Dude, this fucking card is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. What is he doing? And why is he so cute? Look at his little sweater. I was wearing those colors today. I'm thinking more like determination, right? Determination. Meditation. We have, you don't love me or need me, you only use me as a caregiver, and that is just not right. We have on cloud 9. And I think that's what I got, guys. We're going to get these little Goetic cards, or these angel cards. I'm not sure if we should use the Goetic spirits, or I think I might use... I'm not sure. I think, what do you guys think? We have Egyptian grid maps. Let's take a look and see. Thanks guys for watching so much. I would like a relationship / partner, but do not need one to define me or support me. Okay, let's pick this up. We're going to use the Goetic cards just because this will also use the archetype cards. So let's talk here. I need to know what are the energies that are protecting this reading? What are the energies, the archetypes of the people present in this reading? We have the Don Juan, which spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. The shadow attribute is using power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Okay. This is Mega Deck. We have the Pioneer. Passion for doing and creating things that have not been done before. Compulsive and a need to keep moving on. And then we have fraud and misrepresentation, as well as breaking the circle with Aniel and Phoenix. So we will use these two for the 1st and 7th houses right here. So this is the Two of Swords, Moon in Libra. So that's going to be Aniel before me and Phoenix behind me. Okay, let's see. We also have this Mediator card, which talks about gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument, negotiating with an ulterior motive or a hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. The first one was the shadow, and the second one was, right? So this is seeing both sides of things, very strong Libran energy, right? The balancing of the scales. We also have this mentor. It came out in reverse. The light attribute is passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. It did come out in reverse, so shadow attribute is inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction in reverse. Come on now. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. If it doesn't come out, then we're going to get 3 angel cards to go alongside of this one demon. I don't think we need, I think that we should be fine keeping it balanced, but I'm going to give it one more. There we go. They're like, you sure? All right. We have gap. 33. Submission to a higher order and rebellion. And I think that this book that we read from could definitely represent kind of like breaking of barriers, breaking of what is like known as okay, breaking like the structure of what is normal, right? He was even kind of dissing people that were thinking with their rational mind, right? So he was rebellious in that way. He had the ability to be rebellious. And then here we have submission to a higher order, which could tie into that. There's no power above me that's not in me. This has been a really good reading. I'm really glad we did this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. So I'm going to do this here. We're going to put the 10th house in the first house. So the first house being the self, the 10th house being the career. We're going to put submission to a higher order and then breaking the circle. So we have this ability that we're breaking, right? We're going beyond where we are now. We're breaking the boundary, right? Saturn, get the fuck out of the way. We're breaking the boundary and we're going to the next level of whatever that means for us in our lives. At least for me personally, we're doing that with Aniel before me. We're going to have gap on my right hand, rebellion, the ability to, right? What was Jesus? Jesus was all about rebellion, about acting in accordance with your own will, following your own will. Obviously within reason, which is why we have this submission to a higher order, balancing this rebellion card, because these cards are about balance, right? So we have this spirit and then the energy that will help balance it out, and they kind of go together and they balance and they create balance. That's what I like about these cards. I don't have just the Goetic deck because I don't need to do that, but I do like this balancing thing with the angel and I have just the angel deck, but I don't have, but the bringing them together, right? Because I would like to be able to work with the Goetic spirits, but I don't want to work on them by themselves. But this gives you like, the author knows like the two that counteract the two of together. So it creates, right? It's not about creating a circle or like a legion of demons, right? That's retarded. No, you want to balance them out, right? That's what you're supposed to do. So here we have the 37th and the 33rd card, and we're going to be doing it. So it's going to look like that, right? So we're going to put this rebellion in the 4th house or to the 10th house, and they're going to kind of like right? They're going to come together, and then they're going to shoot out in regards to your 10th and 4th house. And then we have fraud and misrepresentation, breaking the circle in regards to your 1st and 7th house. So, if you would like to be able to receive the energy of the ritual that I'm going to do, that's fine. All you have to do is just be ready to receive it. If you don't want it, just simply say no, you don't want it, and to yourself even, and it will not affect you. But I'm going to do it as soon as I turn the camera off, just because it's easier for me. I have to kind of calm down, and I have to get my little rumbly voice out, right? If you would like to perform the Kabbalistic cross in maybe 30 minutes, you just put your hands here, get as big as possible, and imagine the divine light coming down. You say, Ate Malkut Vigedula Vigedula. Put your arms out to the side and say, Leolah. Amen. That's all you have to say. Kind of clap your hands a little bit. That's all you gotta do. I'll do the rest of it. That's what I got. I won't do anything different. These are the archetypes that we're working with in regards to what came out in this reading, which was the mentor, the shadow aspect of the mentor, which was the inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction, which that was not. I gave right instruction. I'm not going to give you the whole ritual of how to do it because, bitch, go learn it your motherfucking self. Go buy the book. I bought the book. The book I bought was Damien Eccles's High Magic. I believe that's what it was. I don't know. He does a really good job at it, like in the audiobook. He'll like walk you through doing the whole entire thing like really slowly. And then if you just do it a couple times, you should be able to memorize it. Let me get the exact name of the book that I used. It was A Course in High Magic by Damien Eccles. That's the book that I used that taught me how to do this practice thoroughly. So you can buy that, do that if you'd like to. Don't do it if you don't want to. I don't go flying fuck. The other book he has, I'm pretty sure he peed on everyone in that book. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he peed on people in that book. Did he? I'm not sure, dude. I felt like he was peeing on me. In one of the rituals he was doing, there was something that made me feel like he was fucking peeing on me. I'm not sure why, but I just happened. So I'm not sure. Call me crazy. Please go listen to that book for yourself if you want to get peed on. Was it A Course in High Magic? Maybe it wasn't. No, it was just High Magic. That was the one that I would recommend. The other one, A Course in High Magic, I think that was one they peed on me. Or everyone. He peed on everyone. I'm pretty sure he peed on people. I don't know, guys. You tell me. Go get the book and tell me. Please. I really would like to know. Anyways, he's controversial. No, I don't want you to pee on me. No peeing. You can have David Eccles might pee on you if you go get the book. I'm pretty sure he did it in the book, dude. I don't know. I gotta go. This is weird. Okay, we have the Don Juan and the mediator, right? So balancing, seeing the good in both sides of thing, and then we have the Don Juan. Don Juan. Okay, I got the Don Juan. I have to go. It's really important that I go now. Okay. So we have Phoenix, we have Gap, we have Aniel, and we have, what is her name and how the flip do you say it? I'm going to read the Psalms actually really quick for these because that's super important. Oh my god, I have to pee. Do I even have the book anymore? No? I do not? Maybe I don't. I got this really cool vinyl stuff that I'm going to put on the top of this. I got it today from Michael's, but I'll show you. It's cool. I'm gonna like make this chest thing here with this vinyl, but I have to like cut it out perfectly. And I think I need to sand it down a little bit, but it's gonna look so cool because it's like reflective, right? And it's just like adhesive. You just stick it on, but like, look, bitch, what? That would be so cool to put the cards on top of, don't you think? That looks like a celestial cosmic fun time. That's really a flippin' dance. Like, whoa. You can see the cards? You see my knees? Right? That's cool. So I'm going to do that. And I got the paint to finish this wall over here. I need to do it because it's sitting out. I just was feeling fucking lazy, dude. I just don't want to paint. I'm sick of fucking painting. Anyways. I was trying to find that thing so I could read the Psalms to y'all. I think it's inside this chest. I will clean the table off now. And I will open the desk once I clean off the table. I gotta put this thing away. I just want to do it properly. I don't want to fuck it up because it was kind of like, it was like $14, so I don't want to have to buy another one. So I don't want to fuck it up. And I don't think you can get it off because it's like permanent. This paint keeps chipping. Okay, I'm annoying. Okay, that's too many cards. Doesn't matter. Pull another card, I'm gonna freak out. Okay. Oh. I do want to read the Psalms. That's really important when you're doing the angels. And I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce this other lady's name or this angel. I don't know. Is she a lady? Doesn't matter. Get away from me. Wait. Oh, I need these out, actually. What am I doing with these? Oh, there's too many fucking cards, dude. Holy fuck, dude, with the cards, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna go crazy, dude. Like, last night, I woke up, I fell asleep, I did a reading, I fell asleep, and I woke up and there was just fucking cards all over the ground, dude. I'm talking all over, like, the dog was, like, walking on them, and she's laying on them. She's over here lounging right now. She's a pretty big lady. Are you big dog lady? She said, oh, no, I'm sleeping. Okay. I'm going to, go to work in a little bit. Okay. Oh my god, don't fall in the paint. Is it in here? Oh, fuck, I don't think it is. What the fuck did I do with it then? Shit. Am I doing too much magic? Oh, I found it. It's right here. Stupid. It's right here. Oh. I already did this one. I didn't know that I really liked it. It made me kind of sad. Right? I think that's because, like, one of the things that I did, like, for the Ascendant was, like, literally sadness. So we're going to read what Aniel means, and if it's, like, really sad, then it might not be a good idea. Because, like, when you're doing this thing, it's all about finding the right techniques, right? I need to be writing them down when I do, like, one of the things, and I need to write it down. Okay. I need to write it down what the results are when I use those 4 different angels so I can go back. And if I try it again, then I'll know what the results are. Because it's all a matter of finding the right combination of energies to put around you to get a specific result. What are we looking at? Oh, I'm not even using the right one. Is this 35 in this deck? Okay, yeah. 37, I'm sorry. So we have Psalms 80:20, Aniel. Turn us again, O Lord, God of the hosts. Cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved. So yeah, expect, like, okay, my name in Gematria is 444, which is equivalent to that of Lucifer. Bitch, get ready to shine. Okay? I want you, whether it's when you wake up in the morning or whether it's in 45 minutes to an hour, I want you to look at your eyes. You're going to be like, oh my God, dude, I'm fucking beaming right now. Like, your eyes will be, like, the colors, just your eyes will be bright. Oh no, I read it already. I just didn't say anything. Okay, so there we go. There's some pops for you. We have 33 as well. So, this is Yahuwah. And it's, she's a power. Aniel is a power as well. So this is going to be putting a lot of power into your 10th house of career at the top of the mountain, right? Once you get to the top of your mountain, there'll be a gift of cosmic power. The Lord knoweth the thoughts of man, and they are vanity. Person born under the influence of this angel will love to fulfill all the works of their estate. Yahuwah will help recognize traitors and destroy their projects and their machinations. Machinanions. I don't know how to spell that. I do. I just spelled it. I don't know how to say that. And projects. All the Christian leaders and make their subjects obedient. Wait, why is it bringing up Christianity? And protects all Christian leaders and makes their subjects obedient. Like, I love Jesus, don't get me wrong. I love Jesus so much, but I don't believe that he is in alignment with that of any organized religion. Like, if you think about Jesus, my grandma would always say to me, what would Jesus do? Jesus would never sit with the people that loved Jesus, right? Jesus is going to sit with the people that need Jesus, right? People born under Aniel will acquire celebrity through their talents and enlightenment and will distinguish themselves among the wise. Aniel gives victory and rules over the sciences and the arts, reveals the secrets of nature, and inspires wise philosophers with their meditations. And this is the physical guardian from 16th of September, the 20th of September. So she is a Virgo angel. And this one, Yahuwah, is 27th to the 31st of August. So that's really prominent that she came out, because that would talk about, right, it's the all-knowing God, and Aniel is the God, the Lord of all virtues. Let me grab, okay, I know this is taking a long time. I'm going to grab the other deck so I can read to you what the Goetic Spirit does before I put it on, right, because I need to be sure. Because I'm not trying to, like, fuck my whole entire life up, right? I can't have another, like, outburst at work where I'm, like, feeling sad and, like, wanting to cry and, like, freaking out. Anyways. 37. I could have just gotten this book to begin with. This would have been better. Okay. So, Phoenix. It's a marquise. And it is the 37th spirit. Phoenix or Phoenix is a great marquis who appears like the phoenix bird, but with the voice of a child. He sings many sweet notes before the exorcist, which the exorcist must not regard, but by and by must be the phoenix to put on a human shape. If asked, Phoenix will speak marvelously of all wonderful sciences. He is an excellent poet who will be willing to perform your requests. He hopes to return to the seventh throne after 1,200 years have passed, and he governs 20 legions of spirits. Spirits born between September 16th and September 20th. That's kind of prominent, kind of what I feel like. How I found, oh, hi, new subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not autistic. I don't have anything against autistic people. I think it's great. Do what you do what makes you happy. I'm not judging. I'm weird myself, so do it. Do you, boo-boo. Okay, that's so annoying, dude. Stop. Okay, then we have Gap, G-A-A-P, and he's a president or a prince. And it is the 33rd spirit. Gap is a great president and a mighty prince who appears in a human shape when the sun is in some, when he is in some of the southern signs, right? So I put him in the 4th house, which would technically be the south. So he's going in the south where he belongs. So this is all very significant. His office is to make people ignorant, but knowing in philosophy and all the liberal sciences. He can cause love or hatred and teach you to consecrate those things that belong to the dominion of his king. Amayon, my phone's gonna die. Gap can deliver familiars out of the custody of other magicians and answer truly and perfectly of things of past, present, and future. He rules over 66 legions of spirits and was the order of Pontinades. Gap there's more information that needs to be read about this fool. Maybe if you write out that Hebrew word, right, you read it from right to left, not left to right. You're definitely, if you're interested in learning more about that. Rebellion. I think I've drawn out his sigil before. I believe I buried it. I don't think I burnt it. I wasn't feeling the vibe with that one, but we'll check it out. Then we have this Phoenix, and we had what was this hoe over here? I don't know what I'm calling my hoe. Where's this shit? Is it here? Yeah, we had the Phoenix come out in this deck here as well. The Fire Transformation. I definitely actually kind of liked this whole, like, Phoenix energy. He didn't seem bad. I might draw the sigil out and work with it. He seemed cool. It kind of gave me the whole entire vibe of, like, what this reading was kind of about. Anyways, I'm out of here, you guys. I hope that you guys liked this reading. Thank you all so much for being here. New subscribers, thank you so much. Check out my videos. There's a whole bunch of them. Look at your Vedic astrology chart and look at your nakshatras. We do a lot of work with nakshatras. I could recommend the Cosmic Observer and Claire Nocti to watch if you guys are done watching tarot. They make amazing videos about astrology that will teach you more about yourself than any tarot reading ever would. Goodbye.